right, y'all. So we answering your questions that y'all be putting in the comments. We're gonna do this from time to time, but make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Smash that like button. The more likes, the more views, the more questions that I will answer in this format. So B Brandon on Instagram asked the question, said, can a buyer ask the seller to pay points to buy down the interest rate? That's a great question. Now, for those of you who don't know what a seller's concession is, a seller's concession is when the seller agrees to pay for a percentage of your closing costs by allowing you to finance it into your mortgage loan, right? So a seller's concession works like this. Let's just say you're buying a house, and this is just an example, guys. This is not, I just want to do easy numbers. Say you're buying a house for $100,000, and you're doing an FHA loan, and you want the seller to pay 6% or $6,000 of the closing costs, right? The house will have to appraise for that extra $6,000. So the house will have to appraise for $106,000, and now your down payment will be based off the $106,000, not the $100,000. Now the seller will still net $100K in the transaction, but now you're financing that $6,000. All right. Now, with a conventional mortgage, you can do 3% of a seller's concession. Now, with this seller's concession, especially in this higher interest rate market, if you have the money to pay your own closing costs, I still would ask the seller for a seller's concession, so that way now you can use that percentage that you're getting your seller's concession to now buy down your interest rate by buying points. Now, points is the equivalent to 1% of your loan amount, right? So again, $100,000, every point is $1,000. Now, when you buy down your interest rate using 1 point, that 1 point does not mean you're going to lower your interest rate by 1 point. Depending on the lender, that can lower your interest rate between 1/4 and 3/8 of a point. So let's just say if you started off at 6.5%, right? And you brought down 1 point, your rate might go to 6.25 or 6.125. If you buy down 2 points, it might go to 5.75 to 5.8. You buy down 3 points, it may go to 5.5, right? So it just really all depends. Now, again, you can use the seller's concession to buy down the points. And also what happens when you do this, it's now tax deductible as well. Now, contact your CPA, your tax preparer, for, tax information or tax questions, but the IRS does recognize that, and in the description of this video, I'll put down the IRS rules too in the description of this video, so that way you guys know exactly what you need to do to qualify to have that money's written off on your taxes. So yes, to answer your question, yes, you can use a seller's concession to buy down points. In this market, I highly advise it. That way you are getting the cheapest interest rate, i.e. a cheaper mortgage payment, and it could be more affordable for you. All right, so great question. Again, we're gonna answer more questions in this format. That way you guys are truly informed and know how to finance and structure your deals the right way. All right, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and put some questions in the comments, right? You never know, we might read your question sooner than later. Peace.